Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Silent Hunter 5. And where we last left off, last episode we had a little bit of a shakedown and sent ourselves out to begin the Atlantic air gap. Basically, we're off doing the same thing. We can see this time the BDU has actually put us in a slightly more intelligent position with a design, or a mission, to intercept a convoy and sink at least 2 ships. That's much better than touring around, not doing anything. Right? Right. Alright. Now, this is our first time leaving L'Orient Harbor. It's been a while since I've had to plot a course out of here. There we go. And then straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. And then we can get ourselves out. And up. Look at that. No islands, right? Yeah, that should be nice and clear. Alrighty. So,
marine sighted. It's one of ours. Bearing 5-2.
Probably speed that up to speed 2. Looks like the 2 destroyers we sunk last time gave us 1 promotion point. So I am going to put that instantly into our engineering, or our engine, specifically for fuel necessities, really. Because we're going to burn through lots of fuel. We got to burn through less fuel than is going to happen normally. My words, this is not a good sign for the rest of today if my brain is struggling this much to think. Yay! What else? So, I mean,
sighted. Bearing 1-9.
Basically, we're off to a great start. There's still something weird going on with torpedoes. So I checked before leaving port, and all 3 of these were electric. And as we can see, that's a T2, that's a T2. That is quite clearly a T1. So I don't know what's going on with the armaments dude back in base here, but we're gonna have to have some words with him. Well, that's really about all I've got. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today. So, I will see you guys when we get into position. And hopefully find and sink this convoy that the BDU is so concerned about. See you guys in a bit. So here's something I just thought of. I had a question in one of the comments about anti-aircraft firing, specifically with the 88 that we have here. Now, this 88 is not the same as a flak 88.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
And you can see that, you know, you couldn't really aim this in a way to shoot at aircraft. Also, there is a third ammunition type. It is anti-aircraft shells, but this cannon doesn't come with them. Alright, so I can switch between these two quite easily, but there is no going over to the anti-aircraft shells. I've never seen anti-aircraft shells on the deck gun, in the deck gun, being fired from the deck gun. I imagine it might be possible later on in the future, but as it is for now, our only anti-aircraft weaponry are going to be something like this. So, yeah, we've got 2 of them, which is good. I hope I didn't shoot a German airplane, and now the entire Kriegsmarine is going to come after me. I could see that happening. Anyway, yeah, so that's really our only anti-aircraft option. Just thought I'd cover that. Well, I'm still sitting here in port, basically. We're slowly making progress to get out of here.
Bearing 310.
And we can see a nice hospital ship. We got an oil tanker. We got a freighter. We got a fishing boat. Another freighter. We got another freighter way back on the other side of this guy's head. Way back over there. That's a French ship. Like, it's a very, very busy port. And yeah, since we're playing Spot the Ship, I'll see you guys when we get out in the ocean and we start playing Spot the British ship. See you guys in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've come up to our point in the North Atlantic. I've already done around, because that's a properly formed English sentence. I've already done a couple of patrols through here, and I don't know if this mission is going to need me to just like reposition after a bit or what, but I've decided, because this says intercept a convoy, I'm going to park myself right on this line and within the radius of this mission, or this bonus mission objective. As you can see, it's a very crappy day to be on the North Atlantic, so I'm going to suggest we all get under. And it's going to be basically the same type of thing. Getting under, hoping against hope my hydrophones actually function and I can hear behind me, and then waiting for a convoy to come by. They should be coming by, you know. This is, according to the map, the route they take, and yeah, hopefully everything. Oh, I should probably give myself a bit of speed while I'm diving. Oh, listen to that storm. Endurance, where there she be.
Shut down diesel engines. Current depth 10 meters.
And we might have to wind up going a little bit deeper. I don't know, let's see. No, we're submerged. We should be fine. That's lovely.
All stop.
Alright guys, well I will see you when I got something to kill. See you in a bit.
10 meters.
So not much in the way of interesting things is going on. We're basically staying in the spot, submerging and surfacing to vent out our CO2. The problem with the surfacing, or the problem with the CO2, is I've only got about 5 hours while my sub is submerged until CO2 starts piling up. So, I mean, as long as nobody's here, that's fine. But 5 hours? That seems kinda low. So, along with getting the engine tuning up, at least 2 more levels. I'll show you guys here. Might as well use visuals while I can. So I want to get Willie up to here. Up to at least engine tuning level 3. And we're also going to need to get this calm down crew, or I guess it is the calm down crew, to conserve oxygen. We're going to need that as well. Looks like our morale is going pretty low here. Might need to talk to some people. Well, nothing else is going on. So let's go do that, shall we? Dieter?
Yes, sir?
What's that grin on your face?
Oh, nothing, Captain. Just making sure my men are on their toes.
Well, that means you're up to something.
Well, I'm just finding creative ways of teaching my men not to fall asleep on the job.
What did you do?
Benno kept passing out on the hydro. So he hooked his mic up to the toilet when Willie was... You know, he blows the lid off every time he uses it. Let's just say Benno got a good wake-up call.
That's special, Dieter. How's the crew holding up?
My crew is in good spirits, Herr Kalon. Thanks for asking. They are very happy with your command.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
lovely. Keep up the good work, Dieter. You gents, you keep pointing at things, because I know that's your bag. I'm not going to take that away from you. Let's go down. And I mean, now that we're down under the ship, we might as well get back down to periscope depth. Eric,
Captain,
what's up,
there is
number
something
one?
I would like to bring to your attention.
Okay, let me reposition.
Captain, there is something I would like to bring to your attention.
What's up, number one?
Kurt, the torpedo officer has suggested modifying some of the torpedoes in order to use them as floating mines. Personally, I'm not sure what to think of this idea. Perhaps you should talk to him.
That sounds promising. I will talk to him right away. What do you think of this hunting in packs?
Consider it a brilliant tactic.
Shut down diesel engines. Current depth 10 meters.
I'm completely in favor.
That's good to hear. And, how do you like our Type 7?
Quality made in Germany. Our technology is superior to all our enemies.
Glad to hear it. Let's hope we keep sinking tonnage. Were you surprised that France fell so quickly?
I was surprised, but mostly at the swiftness of our troops. It shows that the will of the German people is truly unstoppable.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
You are like just a walking propaganda machine. Eric, you got nothing? Keep up the good work, my man. Joseph! Any news from your wife?
Better at the moment. Having my parents there helps a lot. I only wish I could do something for her.
Send her some photos of us leaving port.
I doubt it. You know Greta. She never understood what I liked about these floating coffins.
Well, keep up the good work, Chief. Any problems with the boat?
Welding on this boat is magnificent. Never seen a better crafted ship in my life. We could probably take her down to 250 without problems.
Well, we can give that a try if you think we should. That sounds interesting. Wolfram, any news from Captain
I
Ron?
heard he's out hunting in the Atlantic. I don't know where. I will let you know as soon as I learn something.
Thank
Jawohl,
you.
Herr Kaloin.
How's your brother doing on the Bismarck?
Check out. Their destination is top secret, but he thinks it's the West Atlantic to intercept American cruisers. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
We're not even at war with America yet, though. Feeling good about the war so far?
Absolutely, Captain. These are happy times for the Kriegsmarine.
I like the fist pump. That's
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
a good sign you're enjoying yourself. Benno!
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Getting used to the new boat and hearing our engine officer take his morning dump?
It's gotten easier to detect smaller engines.
That is good. Having trouble sleeping.
Yes, Captain. I've been having bad dreams, but I can't remember them. The watch officer got mad I fell asleep once, but I was just so tired.
Well, that is concerning. We shall have to see if we can rectify that problem. Gentlemen, what do we got going back on here? Or up here?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Number one tells me you want to modify torpedoes.
Yes, Captain, I do. You see, I have this idea. If we jam the rudders of the torpedoes at 70 degrees, the eel would circle the surface just like a mine and then, boom, blow anything to pieces that crosses its path.
I like it. Do it.
Captain, I'll get right to it. Jawohl,
Excellent.
Herr Kaloin.
And then I don't think anything comes of that. So, you know, flavor text. Why have you got a speech bubble?
Yes, sir.
Because I already know how the crew's holding
Yes,
up,
sir.
right?
My crew is in good
So don't tell me you got something to tell me if you don't have something to tell me. Whoops. Let's move through.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Again, same thing with you. Alright, Baldy.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
How's the crew doing?
Despite all our troubles, morale goes up with every ship sunk, Captain. The crew feels we stand a real fighting chance against those Tommies.
Good to hear. Let's keep sinking tonnage. How do you like the new boat?
Much better than the old Einbaum. I hardly hit my head anymore.
Well, that's
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
probably a good thing. It is rather big. Olaf, any new recipes?
No. Everybody's been asking me the same thing. Just because we conquered France doesn't mean that I'm going to serve hors d'oeuvre or entrees now. This is a German U-boat with German food and nothing else.
Alright,
Wanna
Olaf.
try some of this too, Captain?
Still mad at the bosun for cutting the strings on your violin?
You can bet on it. Huckle doesn't forgive or forget. I'll get back at him. He'll see.
Just don't cross the line.
Oh, I would never do that. But I will teach him a lesson. You want to try some of this?
Good work. Why am I crouched? There we go. Nothing down here. Okay, so that's the crew taken care of. And I think
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
that should have our morale a little bit higher. Joseph, why have you got a bubble?
Ja, bitte? The welding on this boat is...
That's what I thought. Okay, so the crew should be... Well, morale's up a little bit. So that's good. 7 out of 7, even though it's only 4 dots. I'm not saying that, you know, some of the systems in this game are confusing, but my word, some of the systems in this game are confusing. Alright, well, we're just going to sit here and wait for a convoy. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, good news! We've got a convoy. Also good news, I can finally show something that came up a long time ago.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, closing, bearing 328, long range.
It's stuck in my head, but this ship right here, this ship is a Canadian ship. That's the Canadian flag. This is also a Canadian ship. You can notice the crest there. So when you get a crest on a ship, that's a Canadian ship. This is just a Royal Navy ship. So, as a Canadian, that's just something I want to make nice and clear. Now,
Contact, merchant, moving slow, constant distance, bearing.
As you can see,
348, long range.
we've got quite a lot of ships here. Now, I don't know if these 2 ships are indeed a part of this convoy up here, or what's going on, but these 2 ships certainly do have escorts, and this is one of them here. I would like to get rid of the escort as quick as I possibly can. So he's going to be our first target. We will go ahead, get our lock, break the lock, and shoot the torpedo. Now if we zoom in, that guy should be moving. Now we are slowly advancing up into these guys, which is another reason why I'd like to get this escort ship sort of taken care of. Now, battery system wise, we're at 90%. We've got enough battery power, I would guess, to pull maneuvers and things of that nature. So that's a good thing. We'll just see. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
Why did we get a premature detonation? That is nicht so gut. And I would imagine we kind of get the attention of the Royal Navy with a premature detonation. Although maybe not. Maybe they're just going to be completely oblivious. I'm okay with that.
Torpedo impact.
Alright, so that's a destroyer taken care of in one shot. This should leave a nice gap in the,
New contact, warship, moving fast, closing, bearing 12, long range.
in the convoy here. Now, we do have some people coming in to investigate things, but we've also got some freighters to sink. So, let's go ahead. We can go a little bit lower. And we will take care of that guy. A little bit lower. Full speed. Lock. Take care of that guy. Why not? That guy's flying a different flag. But I'm going to assume he's an enemy. I don't know if any of these Canadian ships are still close enough to sink. I guess that guy is further out, isn't he? Let's adjust this so I can see just what it is exactly that I'm aiming at.
Tracking new target.
That guy might just be too far out, to be honest with you.
Target marked.
So that guy's gonna get hit. That guy's gonna get hit.
Target marked. Premature detonation.
Oh my god! BDU, Kriegsmarine, German manufacturing. What the heck is going on with our torpedoes here? Let's get that and that. Locked. Fire. 2 premature detonations. These ships are certainly pulling maneuvers, and somewhere out here I'm going to have a destroyer coming for me there. So let's get our periscope nice and down. At least we took care of that destroyer. That's a good thing. Let's see if we can find our torpedo. Where are you at, torpedo? Oh, these are Greek ships. Okay, well, we know Greek ships are fine to sink. Although I don't know. I can hear it. Oh yeah, that's going to be a hit. In the rear section of the ship, that's fine. And I have no idea where this torpedo is headed. Oh, I'm guessing that freighter there, which appears to be Polish. So we're not... We took care of a British destroyer, and that's a good thing to sink. We're not exactly doing much in the way of actual British or Commonwealth shipping, but we're certainly teaching their allies a lesson or two. Why can I not? There it is. Okay, well that's looking pretty dead on.
Torpedo impact.
Kind of in the middle though, so I don't know. It looks like she kind of shrugged that one off, which is annoying to say the least. Alright, so we've got that destroyer coming closer.
Deeper.
Tube 2.
Let's shut our engines and go a bit deeper. So we can hopefully avoid
Current
that guy.
20 meters.
Okay, that's the sinking destroyer. And unfortunately, I don't think that'll count as a ship of the convoy. I'm impressed they're keeping that engine running.
Current depth 30.
Gotta say, I'm not
meters.
sure how they're able to keep it going, but they found a way.
Current depth 40 meters.
Okay.
Current depth 50 meters.
Let's see if we can get our bearings on the surface here. Doesn't look like we can see any destroyers chasing us down.
Minimum speed ahead.
Let's just pull our speed ahead a little bit. And I think we should be safe to get ourselves back on the surface. We can see those destroyers have moved on. And we do have another tube loaded.
Torpedo depth set to 3 meters.
So let's see if we can make use here. That guy there, that guy's on fire. This guy is not on fire. I think that's the Polish ship I already hit. Let's go check the damage on that, because it didn't actually look damaged to me. But she's disabled, so we'll be fine not firing any more torpedoes at her and just seeing if we can get any other better ships. Well, these guys are really far out, which does make this kind of thing a little bit more difficult. Although, what are the ranges on these torpedoes? I always forget. 5 kilometers is your maximum range at fast speed. We can get 7.5 if we go to medium speed, which will make things a little bit easier. And why not? Let's give it a try, huh? So we'll select that guy as the target and fire on him. Now, are there any destroyers or any other ships behind us? And I think the answer is no. I think the escorts are... They certainly appear to be moving away. Which is fine. And we can adjust ourselves. Maybe we'll burn a little bit more when it comes to battery power. We're still safe from the escorts.
2, 1, ready.
And that is looking like it might be a pretty good hit.
Torpedo impact.
Just in the nose. But we got a hole, which is good. And that should make the front end of this Royal Navy ship a little bit sinky. So we'll just have to see if that's going to translate into other ships getting a bit sinky. And we can see we do have a friendly ship in the middle of this convoy. So we want to be a little bit careful. And we've certainly got the attention, I think, of the escort that's on the other side of that disabled Polish freighter. I don't know, though. We will see. You can see the fire there.
Moving fast. Constant distance. Bearing 358. Long range.
And let's see. I think what we'll do...
Target marked.
That guy should be in range, right? 3 kilometers out? Is that really... Oh, yeah, that guy's totally in range. Okay. A little bit low. 3 kilometers out. We can get away with a fast shot then. My only concern, of course, is that this burning Greek ship will run into the torpedo we fire at that ship. But I think if we just bide our time a little bit... We might... Well... That's kind of tricky, isn't it? This guy over here, on the other hand, might not be so tricky. We'd be firing behind the ship, and we've already hit. Yeah, let's go for that. All right. Ready, steady, los. We'll see if that works. We can follow the turn, and yeah, we should be in the clear. So that'll be another ship, hopefully added to the tally.
Premature detonation.
Nope. Nope. Of course not, because we've got another premature detonation. 3 torpedoes prematurely detonated. Ugh. Right. Let's try this again. Lock, unlock, fire.
Tube 2, los.
I'm not even sure exactly which freighter I was looking at. Hopefully it's the one over here. I think it's that guy over there. So, yeah, that's... Anyway, we have got the attention of those guys.
Depth 20 meters.
So, well, we're going deeper.
30 meters.
Let's find our torpedo. Which should be coming in on this guy.
Current depth
or not.
0 meters.
I guess not. Well, that's okay. That was a bit more of a tricky shot anyway. Okay, let's get the tubes loaded.
Current depth 50 meters.
Torpedo missed, sir.
I'm aware. We have got a few hits though, which is good. And I think it's safe to say this Greek ship is definitely going under. Let's find ourselves some others. This guy might be which could be the 2 we require to complete the little bonus BDU objective we've been given here. And there should be a dead Polish freighter somewhere around here as well. Because I don't think I've actually technically, other than the destroyers, sunk anything. Let's find out. Yeah, no, it's still just the one destroyer sunk. So I'm not really sure. Whoa, not surface. Let's see if we can find any of these destroyers that are coming our way. Looking for us, maybe. There's definitely... Well, that's the Polish ship, and we can't target it. So... I'm going to guess that means it's dying. There...
New contact, warship, moving slow, closing.
Are we going to be able
3-1-3, long range.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meter.
to get a good shot? That's not exactly the world's greatest shot to take from the rear tube. And we've got another destroyer coming in from this direction somewhere. Alright, he should be over yonder somewhere. I don't want to take too many shots.
2, 3, ready.
Task force sighted. Bearing 255.
Right now at freighters because of the amount of escort ships that are still out on the hunt. Okay, this guy's coming back around. So let's get our front tube loaded.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
And what we'll try to do... Alright, just want to make sure I'm not missing out on any other one. It is just this guy. And now that shot... It's not the world's greatest shot. But I think he's going to be charging and speeding up, so... The quicker we can get that torpedo off, the better. Nice tight turn, but because he's accelerating in a straight line... Really?
Deeper. Minimum speed ahead.
Really? My torpedo just went straight through, huh? Okay. We are getting ourselves deeper and deeper, which is good.
Current depth 20 meters.
No depth charges, though.
Current depth 30 meters.
Current depth 4.
I'm still really choked about that torpedo shot.
0 meters.
Okay. Let's cut our engines,
All stop.
get on the
Periscope
surface.
depth.
Or not on the surface, periscope depth. We know these guys are going to be hunting me pretty hardcore right now. And that's okay. Hey, we sunk at least 2 ships. What did we sink? We sunk a Liberty cargo vessel for 7,000 tons. And we sunk a large steamer full of war supplies for 7,000 tons. Well, that's not bad. 14,000 tons. I'll take it. Now the question... No, of course not. Of course the BDU would give us a mission in an area that wouldn't count towards the main mission objective. But we got the secondary BDU objective completed, which is good because the BDU are jerks, and they like to give me stupid objectives. Anyway, okay. So we're getting close to the surface here. We're getting close to situations where we want to be... I think that guy's just a bit too close, if I'm honest.
We have a task force inside bearing 239.
And they are certainly sending out
Closing tube 4.
right on the surface.
1 meters.
Let me just get zoomed in here so I can kind of figure out where these torpedoes are going to be going. And I think this should be okay.
5.
I don't like that. Where's the other escort? Is that it way out over there? Yeah. Yeah, that torpedo's not going to hit, guys. You can stop with the stopwatch. Let's get tube 4 loaded, because this guy will be coming around for a front shot relatively quickly. I want it fast, I want it shallow, and I want to kind of watch him. Not quite yet. Now seems like a good time. We'll watch the turn, which isn't that aggressive of a turn. Oh, come on. Don't go through it. Go into it. Hit that damn destroyer. Just punched him in the nose. I don't know if that's going to be enough to sink her. It should be enough to slow her down a bit, though. I hope. There's the other destroyer there. So I think at this stage, the best thing to do will to just be go deeper and wait this out. We've sunk 2 freighters, so I mean, what more do you need? In fact, let's get her down to about 80.
Current depth 50 meters. Current depth 80 meters.
Okay. Somebody help me out here. Because I said 80. I'm going forward, and yet we're now at 110.
Current depth 110
so
meters.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong when it comes to diving,
Moving slow, moving away.
and why I'm continuing to dive when I'm told the crew to go up. I've got no hull damage. I'm going forward, so the dive plane thingies should be pulling me up. Right? They're pointed up. I'm pushing my engines.
Current depth 130
And we're still
meters.
sinking.
New contact. Warship moving slow.
And can
Closing.
anybody
Bearing
explain this
7,
to me?
Long range.
Because I don't understand why now, with an order to go up to 50 meters, we're staying stable at 138 while I'm pushing my engines. That doesn't make any sense. So please, if you understand how diving works, because apparently, after all this time, I don't understand how diving works. just let me know.
Stop.
We're approaching our final waypoint.
Great, so now we're stopped, and now we're gonna go under more.
40 meters.
Periscope depth,
Periscope depth.
3.
Speed ahead.
Is that gonna get us up?
Warship moving slow.
2.
Moving away.
That's gonna
Bearing
continue to
30.
1.
Long range.
That's gonna continue to. I don't understand what the hell is going on with diving. This game sometimes. But hey, at least I can sink destroyers again. That's an improvement. Now, my question is, did one of those ships that I sink, or was one of the ships that I sunk that Polish ship that just sort of stopped? I'm guessing so? Yeah, it must have been. Yeah. Okay, so then that should be 3 ships we've sunk. And it was. Medium freighter, 7,000 tons. So because that wasn't part of the mission, that didn't get updated there either. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to let those guys continue on their merry way.
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Constant distance. Bearing 30. Long range.
Alright, that's going to be one of these ships then. That's fine. We're done with that convoy. And thankfully...
Contact. Merchant moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 30. Long range.
We're done with all of this. So, I guess now we need to head back to Lorient for resupply. If we take a look at things, we got no torpedoes left. So, yeah. We'll be heading back that way.
New waypoint, course 256. New waypoint, course 241. New waypoint, course 239.
Alright, well, let's get underway, I guess. We'll see you guys when I got something else to show you. See you in a bit. Alright, guys, so we've made it safely back to Lorient. I've resupplied, so we've got all the torpedo tubes filling back up. We should have fuel back in the fuel tank. And we've got a promotion point. So what I'm going to do is go to the bosun and get some of this rationalizing oxygen. Which does seem to be a weird way to put it. I don't think anyone should ever have to rationalize the use of oxygen, but it's probably ration oxygen use. So we'll go ahead, apply that. That should give us a bit more time underwater before CO2 becomes a stupid deadly thing. I'm hoping it means we can maybe go under for, 6 hours instead of 5. That'd be nice. Anyway, guys, I think this is going to be as good a place as any to leave the video for today. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Give her a good old-fashioned save-a-roo. No. Exit to Windows. There we go. Yeah. So, 26,000 tons. We're climbing the ranks. That's all that really matters. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.